Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and the news we've all been waiting for is finally here. Warhammer the Old World goes on pre-order on the 6th of January and there's a host of loads of miniatures that is coming back out. We are finally seeing the revival of Warhammer Fantasy. So yeah, let's talk, guys. It's going to be an interesting one. And yes, there's going to be explosions in the background because it's New Year's Eve. So from the 6th, you'll be able to pre-order the core sets for Bretonnia or for the Tomb Kings. This is the Bretonnian set, which gives you access to a fair amount of knights, 12 in total, a bunch of men-at-arms on foot, a bunch of bowmen, some pigeons, flying pigeons, and a character, which, by the way, the character on the Pegasus can turn into either a paladin, a baron, there's the firework. You can have them as a BSB also, so you've got a lot of options. I do apologize, it's going to be very loud today. But yeah, an absolutely cool kit. The Tomb King kit is a little larger, mostly because it comes with a lot of core options. Keep in mind that these are all your starter units. You need to have a certain amount of core. We know this already. And a big dragon slash character on the side. So you get more characters from this. It very much depends on how you as the player are interested in the factions and the different playstyles. Keep in mind that Bretonnians and Tomb Kings will play very differently. You'll also be able to purchase the rulebook and the arcane tomes, also alongside these index books, which is Ravening Hordes for the evil factions and the Forces of Fantasy for the good factions. You don't need the arcane tomes to play as Bretonnia and the Tomb Kings. That's just for extra rule sets and so on. We already know this. Yeah, so everything is going to be available day one, and this is stuff that we already know. And this is where things get a little bit more interesting. You see, you will not only have these things to buy, you can actually start buying some other stuff which is going to be separate in plastic, metal, and forge world resin. So for Bretonnia, the Battle Standard Bearer on a Royal Pegasus. Pegasus Knights are coming in groups of 3, which is amazing because you used to buy them in the blister packs for groups of 1. That wasn't fun. Grail Knights and Grail Knights Commands, these ones are going to be in groups of 3. I don't like that they're going to be split, in all honesty. They should be in groups of 6, but then again, you know, they're 38 points, not including different war gear and so on, so they're going to be fairly expensive, and we've seen their rules, they're going to be quite beefy. We've got the Battle Pilgrims and the Grail Reliquae back. This one is a set of 12 Battle Pilgrims, all in metal, by the way, 9 with unique models, and then you've got the Reliquae itself. This kit comes with 7 metal models and 6 pilgrims, so there is a bit of a separation there. That means that you can boost it up a little bit more, and if you don't want the Reliquae, you don't have to have it. Mounted Yeomen and Yeoman Command, once again, 5 metal models. You get the 3 on Command and then standard ones, or you can just get the full standard one there. The Handmaiden of the Lady is completely new. You got the Battle Standard on foot and mounted. These ones are in resin, I believe. And the Questing Knight Paladin with Great Weapon. That's a bit of a weird name. There is also going to be some dice, reference cards, and everything there. This is just for Bretonnia, so that means that we do have a lot of options here. Yeah, it's finally happening, boys. It's finally happening. I hope you're excited, because I sure as hell am. Alright, so if we go into the Tomb King section, so we get a box of Tomb Guard. This comes with a group of 20, which come with either hand weapons or halberds. This is something that I very, very much need, as I am in desperate need of Tomb Guard for my forces. Sepulchre Stalkers or Necropolis Knights. They come in groups of 3, which, yep, pretty similar. These are a staple for many armies, so I'm imagining some people are going to be running them. I've actually been painting up some of my own recently. The Necro Sphinx is coming back too as a singular thing, but that can also be as a Cimbrian War Sphinx, so that depends on your what you want. Personally, I have 2 Necro Sphinxes, so I need to sort out my War Sphinxes myself. Cetra's old model is coming back. This is on a very large 100 by 100 base, I think. I mean, it looks like it. It's always weird on how they take pictures. We got the old Lich Priest, which is quite a classic. I've got one myself. Upshati return in groups of 3. Keep in mind that these are metal. A lot of metal is returning, but no fine cast, so don't worry about that. So you get them with either the blades or with the ritual bows. A brand new Tomb King character, a Battle Standard Bearer, the new Tomb Swans, and a host of dice. I am so happy. And, yep. this is a lot of Tomb King stuff. Really, there is a lot of Tomb King stuff. This is a really good edition. So we've got some index cards here, which is basically going to give us the laws of magic. Magic cards like we used to have in 8th edition, but also magic item cards too. So that's going to be quite interesting as, yeah, you know, there's a lot of magic items and it's always nice to have there. Yeah, some sleeves, some dice also, which is going to be really, really cool. I love these themed dice. It's really, really interesting to see these. I'm going to have to buy a bunch of them myself. The base sizes have been confirmed, and these are the ones that you're going to be seeing in-game from now on. 25mm square, 30mm square, 40mm square, 50mm square. Then we've got 25 by 50. This is for the horses and stuff like that. 30 by 60, 40 by 60, 50 by 75, 50 by 100, 60 by 100, and finally 150 by 100. These are all the ones that we'll be seeing in-game, which is going to be super, super cool. There's apparently 11 packs to choose from, and yeah, hoping that the packs are fairly big. Remember that there's some websites that sell GW quality stuff at a much cheaper price and much larger quantity. The old school movement trays are back, so yeah, you would actually cut them and make a tray of your own sizes. This comes to a 200 by 200 millimeter sheets. Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I've got so many of them at home, and I've used them for the old Bretonian style where you just used to put them in ranks of 3. I wonder if I can just glue them up and repurpose them, but I'm definitely going to buy a few of these. As much as I like the wooden ones, the MDF ones, it is very humid down here, and they don't really last that long for me. So this is super, super cool. It's weird. We're finally going home, essentially, right? And finally, you can buy a map of the old world, which basically is everything that we're going to see in terms of story for this current point of the edition. You might see an expansion as the edition gets, you know, a little bit further on when we start seeing Asavakul come in and Cafe, because we know Cafe's coming. Same thing with Kislev. That does make me think that we'll see Kislev quite early on, as we do see the heraldry of 2 Kislevite factions. Well, a few more in the Border Princes. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff coming back. I'm really excited. It's just weird to think that we're finally seeing the release, and we're finally seeing the return of Warhammer Fantasy. We've been waiting like 10 years, a little bit less, I think. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm going to be buying Tomb Guard literally day one. I need some Tomb Guard really badly. It's one of the ones that I just never had a lot of. So I'm looking forward to being able to field some Tomb Guard on the field and just have some battles. I can't wait to play again. I can't wait to play with people. There is an event at Warhammer Day, Warhammer World, on the 20th. So if people are in England and so on, you can go there and paint up a knight on foot, which means that you'll be able to take one home. There's going to be a jousting minigame based on the 1990 classic too. Yeah, this is my last video for 2023, guys. Just wanted to talk about these reveals. Have a great day. Have a great New Year's. I'll see you all again very, very soon. Enjoy yourselves tonight. And yeah, it's going to be a good time to get back into the hobby.